the whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
Today, guys, I want to go over all of the upcoming content that we may see in the month of January, and I gotta say, last January was insane with the content that we received, so I want to do a little recap and let you guys know stuff that may be coming. Now, I do want to give a shout out to Jaden for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid, make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, turn the notification bell on, and comment down below, Noti Gang. As part of Zirksee, guys, every single day of December, I'm giving away $25 worth of Underdog Fantasy Funds, so if you guys been for that giveaway, just retweet that tweet, follow me over on Twitter, and comment down below on that tweet, Zirk. And as long as you guys sign up or did already sign up on Underdog Fantasy using code Zirk, you're eligible for the giveaway. Yesterday was another solid day of NBA picks. We had $130 in W's, and for those of you guys that did already sign up and did a private draft before the end of Christmas Day, you should have your Giannis booster available to you now, which by the time this video gets posted, my NBA picks for today may already be up or will be up very, very shortly. So check out Underdog, use code Zirk, and match your first deposit up to $100. If you guys want to be entered for the giveaway for the 2 Xboxes and the PlayStation 5, all you guys got to do is drop a like in the vid, make sure you sub, and comment down below the secret word on this video and every video, because the end of December, I'm going to go through, select 3 random videos, and select those winners. So go ahead and comment down below content and leave a way to contact you. So as I did say, guys, a lot of the stuff that I'm about to go over is content that we could potentially see. It does not mean that all of this content is going to be coming every single year. They tend to switch some stuff up, right? But we also tend to get a lot of the same stuff every year as well. So I would not be surprised if literally every single thing I'm about to go over here does come out and around similar days, but also maybe EA has something else planned up their sleeve. You know, last year we got a couple of different promos we hadn't seen before. I wouldn't be shocked to see us get a new promo in January that we've never gotten. But as you guys can see, last year, Campus Heroes Part 2. We got that actually on January 6th. Now, we already have Campus Heroes in the game right now, and I would not be surprised if we did get a Campus Heroes Part 2. So this is a promo that I do think we will see potentially around that first week or so of January. Now, of course, we do get the first GMM stream on January 4th. That's when they come back for like vacation and everything. So I don't know if we'll necessarily get a promo, you know, a couple of days after they come back. I don't know if they're really planning to do that, but last January, like I said, was pretty nuts. So as you guys can see, Campus Heroes Part 2, pretty much same thing as Campus Heroes Part 1, right? We had a couple champions. We had Brian Arakpo and we had Percy Harvin as the 296s. Then we had some 94s, Bruce Matthews, Sam Bradford, Brandon Spikes, Amon Green, Brad Van Pelt, Billy Joe Dupree, Ahmad Rashad, Jack Tatum, Anthony McFarlane, LaRon Landry as well. Essentially, you know, a very, very basic promo. 2 masters, some 94 overalls. We also had some solo challenges to get done to get some free players, the normal stuff with sets, solos, all that stuff. But Campus Heroes are always really cool because you get players like, you know, LaRon Landry, which is a pretty good card and was a pretty good card. And I think hopefully we'll see this again in January. Something else that I do want to bring up, all this is technically December content. It is coming up here, and I think we will probably see it again, is a bunch of special offers starting on December 31st for the New Year's. As you guys can see, I took a screenshot here from my video of last year. Very nice time to take a screenshot with my face there. But pretty much what happened last year was at December 31st at midnight. So not January 1st, right? December 31st at midnight. So at 12 a.m. December 31st, we got these special offers that popped up in the store. The first one that was available to you was a Zero Chill bundle for 50% off. Then we had a 93 plus overall Chili Ghost fantasy pack, a Platinum Legends bundle. We also had, I believe it was a 94 plus overall Redux pack. And then the final one was a Bow Nose special offer as well. And these offers, as you can see right here, the first one started off at midnight, was available for a day and 10 hours. Then the next one, the 93 plus Chili Ghost fantasy pack, was only available for 12 hours. And then the Platinum Legends bundle, it actually did not unlock until, I want to say, midnight of the next day, right? So actually at New Year's, that one opened up. And then the Redux pack and the Bow Nose. So we'll see if we get stuff like this again. EA has definitely been dropping a ton of special offers in the game. I would not be surprised if we saw something like this again. So be on the lookout December 31st at anytime, maybe as soon as it hits midnight, and it is officially December 31st, this will pop into the game again. Maybe at 10:30 December 31st, maybe at midnight heading into New Year's, we'll see it then. Who knows? The next promo to come out after Campus Heroes Part 2, guys, was Team of the Year voting. This was actually really, really cool and allowed us to pick some super good cards. So instead of them just picking players for Team of the Year, obviously you guys know about Team of the Week, pretty much where, you know, players throughout every single week end up getting cards. Team of the Year is essentially the same thing, but for the entire year, right? So we had voting that you guys could potentially do for offense and for defense. So we actually got to go through and choose a player that we wanted for quarterback, halfback, wide receiver, and we got to cast our votes, and whoever won the voting as, you know, a community, right? Whoever we voted on the most was the players that we got. So last year, I believe it was Herbert, I want to say was the QB we got last year, if I recall correctly. Halfbacks, we did actually end up getting Cordero Patterson, and that was an incredible card. Cordero Patterson was amazing. Wide receivers, we got Jefferson and we got Jalen Waddle, and then over here we got Deebo Samuel, and we also got Deontay Johnson. Tight end last year was Darren Waller, and then we also have, you know, offensive linemen, defensive players as well. I feel like this was really, really cool, and I hope this is something that they bring back again this year, is allowing the community to vote on the Team of the Year players, because obviously we can go through and actually see what players would be the best to choose, and then we can go through and make the votes. Of course, in January, we also have the playoffs, and yes, we do get a playoff promo. Now, I will say the playoff promo is multiple parts, but just release 1 came out January 13th last year with the playoff promo, and as you guys can see, we had right here 97 overall Johnny Unitas as a LTD. We had a 96 overall Travis Kelce, a 96 overall Troy Polamalu, and then we also had a bunch of 94 overall players. Now, we had a bunch of players here. Now, we also did have predictor tokens and some solo challenges to get done to get a 93 overall Leonard Floyd, which is not showcasing right here, and he's actually right here. So we had this 93 overall Leonard Floyd. You guys can go through, do the solos, and he got every single NFC team chem, so that was pretty cool. And then we had some normal stuff, right? Sets to go ahead and do, and then predictor tokens. So you would take your predictor tokens and go ahead and add them into sets to actually predict who you thought was going to win, right? So you guys can see wildcard predictor, you could predict the Raiders to win, the Bengals, you know, the Cowboys. Of course, you want to put everything you have into the Cowboys because they're most certainly going to win in the wildcard matchup this year. And you guys can see exchange your prediction tokens in the sets. Your most confident will win, and if you are correct, you get 10k coins. If the team loses, the voucher would only quick sell for 1,000 coins. So pretty cool stuff. You know, you can use your predictor tokens to go through. Hopefully this is something they bring back again this year. I would imagine they likely will do stuff like that. And then, as I said, solo challenges. There was a house rules event to go ahead and get done. And of course, we had store stuff. And this was a multi-part promo, and the playoff promos every single year. This is going to be coming. Now, unfortunately, I was not actually able to find any sort of information about this or any sort of like article, whatever, to kind of run over everything with you guys. But just know that last year we also got Team Diamonds 2. I believe it was January 20th when this came out, which we had a 98 overall Team Diamond Luke Kuechly, and we had a 95 overall player, of course, for every single team. So you guys can see, obviously, an absolute ton of content that we've been getting in January. This is not even the last promo that I'm about to go over the guys that we got in January, but just know Team Diamonds 2, this is also definitely a promo that we could see come in January, as we ended off here all the way down at the bottom with Jeff Bostic. And as I showed you guys, we had Team of the Year voting. Well, we actually got those Team of the Year players on January 25th last year. You guys can see the Deebo Samuel I was talking about as the LTD. We got Kenyon Drake, we got Javon Hargrave, Tony Pollard, Kyle Juszczyk, Nick Folk, Michael Dixon as well. And then offense, we had Patterson, we had Justin Herbert, Waller, Jefferson, Waddle, all those guys that I talked about as well. So you can see just a ton of promos, right? Team of the Year, voting before Team of the Year, Team Diamonds 2. We had the playoff promo. We had Campus Heroes Part 2. We had those special offers on New Year, and who knows, maybe 1 or 2 of these promos will be swapped out and EA will add something in, but I will let you guys know that I fully expect us to get the playoff promo, hopefully Campus Heroes Part 2. I think we'll get some special offers for New Year's. Team of the Year, that's always tends to be in January here, and I believe that it probably will be in January again. Now, I will say, though, this year we have, of course, the 18th week in the NFL. There are 18 weeks and 17 games. So maybe Team of the Year will be pushed until the beginning of January. I don't know if they're going to do that or how, or beginning of February, I mean. I don't know if they're going to do that or how that's going to work, but there's definitely a lot of potential content that we could see this January. So with that being said, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure you guys drop a like video, and of course hit that sub button down below, and let me know, what do you guys think about all the content we could see, and which promos do you think we'll see? If you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.